The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a decorate with me for Christmas, and this is part one of a two-part decorate with me series. I wish I could have got these done earlier. I feel super behind this year, but I'm in my holiday Sherpa and we're ready to go. Actually, a lot of the clips that you're gonna be seeing are from Thanksgiving Day, so they were taken in advance, but I've just been working on this over the past couple of weeks. So what I'm doing this year is I'm gonna go ahead and decorate and see how far I get, and then make a list of everything that I need, and then go out to the store and get those things, and then come back and make a part two where I fill in some of those gaps so that you guys can see it all come together. But I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna crank up some Michael Bublé Christmas and get to decorating.
I'll spend all this Christmas with you. Oh, it's such a charm, got you up in my arm. There's nobody at the door.
And this is the situation in the living room. The tree's up, it is not done. I've started to kind of play with some spots. This is all awry from this morning. We watched the parade. This little guy is just cuddled up. This is Max, if you've not met Max. He's our puggle, he's 7. But he's a big, big baby. So I'm gonna be working on putting some of this in places today, putting garlands up. There's a garland there that needs to go up on the mantle. This flock garland that will probably go up here on this hutch. And then Ross is gonna be hanging this picture for me. I got this at Kirkland's and I thought it would go on the mantle, but when I got it in person, it's just not what I wanted up there and it's just a little bit too small. So we have a different spot that we're thinking. We're gonna try out a few different ones. I got this picture at Kirkland's too, and I love this so much. Like the understated buffalo check, and it's very neutral. And this is a hearth and hand arrangement. I think I might put this next to here. And I got these hand towels from Target. They were just like $3. We like to have like pretty towels on our dishwasher right here and then over on our stove. So I got a set of 2, actually not a set, I think they were individual, but they were only $3. Very absorbent, so I don't know if you'd want to use it as like an actual towel, but if you do pretty towels for the seasons, then I think these are cute. They might be a tad too masculine for me, so I don't know. I'm just gonna try them out today. All right, so I've got the step stool. I'm gonna go ahead and place this garland up there so we can get a better idea of how the room should look. All right, it's up there. I mean, it could be better. We need to probably work with it a little bit. I'm not gonna spend time on this today as much until I'm a little bit further along in other areas. All right, so over here on the island, I'm gonna start with this basket weave charger. This was on our dining table over there. I'm gonna put it over here on the island and just put it underneath this 2-tiered tray that I have. And we got this for our wedding. It was from Crate and Barrel. I'm pretty sure they still have these, but I've started to kind of just put some trees in here. And then these are some coffee beans with a hearth and hand coffee scoop that I really love. I think I'm gonna leave those. If not, I will switch them out for like hot cocoa of some kind in that spot. But I just have a bottle brush tree, another one here, and then one up here so far. Some cinnamon sticks, which I had in this mason jar for fall, and then I've added a candy cane. And then I've added candy canes to these Santa mugs. I have 2 of them. I got these at Target many, many years ago, but you can find them everywhere. Actually, some really cute vintage ones I've seen people thrifting lately, but these are just from Target. So I put candy canes in both of those. I'm just gonna leave those like that. Okay, and then one more tree right here in front. Get that one to stand up a little bit better. And then up top, I'm going to add these little mugs by Hearth and Hand, mini mugs. They're adorable. I'm just gonna fill them up with marshmallows, actual real marshmallows, I think. And we're gonna see how that looks. I'm gonna fill this one to the brim and then set this one down in there, and then kind of set this other one more at like an angle, or them both at an angle. I don't know. Okay, maybe that looks cute. So I have this one that's kind of filled over by this tree, and then I'm gonna use my little mini tree that matches this one down here and just lay it in there, kind of nestled in there like that. And I think that's all I'm gonna do for this little 2-tiered tray. So this isn't the only thing I keep on my island though. I always like to have a candle, so We're gonna start off the season with sugared snickerdoodle. I did a massive candle haul from Bath & Body Works, so if you still need Christmas candles, I'll link that video down below. I usually keep this little wicker coaster right here. I'm gonna put that little mini wreath around it there. So it's just kind of like at the bottom for a little tiny texture. You won't really see it because we're gonna set this on top. I'm not sure if I like how that looks. That's sparkly and this is kind of more matte. So let's try lifting it up on this little guy in my decor closet. So we're gonna put this here and see if that helps. Yeah, I think I like that a little bit better. I think that's what we're gonna have here on the island is just this little small wreath. We'll switch out the candle as we go through them. And then this kind of almost like a hot cocoa station, but not quite because we don't have any hot cocoa, but we've got the peppermint and the marshmallows and the trees. I think this is super festive and appropriate for the kitchen. So we're gonna leave that the way it is. We're heading over to my parents' house tonight for a socially distanced non-traditional Thanksgiving night. Our traditional meal Saturday, so tonight we're just having chili cheese dogs, some dips and stuff like that, and sitting around a fire, hopefully if it's warm enough. So I'm gonna mix up some apple cider in the crock pot here, but we're gonna mix it up like hot toddies without the whiskey, and then we'll have the whiskey on the side, a couple different options for people to add it. So we're gonna get this going since we have to get there a little bit sooner. So first I'm gonna add some apple cider. Then we're gonna use these Aspen cider spices. These are a blend that goes so well with apple cider, and they have cinnamon, clove, lemon, and orange is what the flavors are. So we're just gonna add this. This is supposed to be mixed with a gallon, so this is super simple. You can just put it in the crock pot. We're gonna be adding about half of this just because we're gonna be adding on our own cinnamon sticks, and also I didn't add the whole entire gallon. And this will make your house smell so, so good. I'm gonna add in a few of these cinnamon sticks. I'm gonna be a little bit stingy with these just because these are like gourmet taller ones from Amazon, and we like to use them in our cocktails and stuff like that. I'm just gonna add 2 of them just to add a little bit of fresh cinnamon. Adding just 1 lemon. Flavoring already has some lemon in it. Didn't have these cider spices, then I might use 2 lemons if you're making a whole pot of hot toddies. We're also gonna add some honey. These are so good if you are sick. And then I'm just gonna cube up these apples and toss them in. And we're just gonna leave this on high for a few hours. We need to be over at their house in 2 hours, so that's why I'm gonna put it on high. But if you had more time, you could put this on low for about 4 to 5 hours just to let all the flavors mix and stir a couple of times to make sure that they're all mixing together. Go ahead and go through a few of the areas that I think I need to fix and figure out. The birch logs, I think, add a really nice touch, but when you step back, it looks really unbalanced. So I think I need something for the other side. This was the other way around. So I think what I'm gonna do is maybe go get some more of these glitter branches, and then I'll have to trim them down a little bit, but I might put them over on this side so they would be balanced but different. So we're gonna try that out. And then I already have a garland for up here, but I need to figure out something to lift these up. Waiting on the extension cord from Amazon. I bought a dark green one and my husband was like, you need to get a white one. So I've exchanged the green one and I'm getting a white one. And obviously these all still have tags on them and everything, but I keep the tags on everything. You might notice that. I keep it on there until I make sure that I'm gonna use it just so I can return it if it ends up not working out. But the garlands, I don't know how that's gonna work because this is pretty narrow here. So I'm not sure how that's gonna work, but maybe I need to like lift some things up and find some kind of lifters for that. I don't know, but I really like how this looks. I just think I need to figure out a way to bring it to life with the garland and the stockings. Don't mind my fall candle that I'm trying to wrap up, but this area is kind of driving me nuts. The florals are not the way that they will be. I just kind of stuck them in there and I'll be arranging them and tweaking them. So this is not how they will look, but I was just trying to get a visual for the colors and all of that and what this area kind of needs. And I'm just not a fan of this sign. I like it. I just don't know if I like it here. Something is just driving me nuts about this area. And I'm thinking about getting some sort of a wreath down here that maybe matches the flocked up there. I don't know. I've got to figure this out, but we're gonna have to play with this area a little bit more. And I like this snowflake here. I got this at a local shop. I think it looks really cute here. It's like a nice neutral like winter touch. That'll be so cute to keep up with my winter decor. And I have another one that is going to be hung in the kitchen, I believe. And then in our powder room, this usually comes together really easy for me. And for whatever reason this year, it's just not. So I bought these things thinking they would look good. Obviously I didn't think they look good with this. This was just something else I was throwing on there. We usually have the black and white, but I need to figure out something for this situation. And then I think I'll put little things up there, but I think it's just one of those things that you need to figure out what's going here first and then kind of make this coordinate. So I've got to figure this out. And then in this front room, oh my gosh, you guys, we still have all the fall decor because we're working on our shelves still, but this will be going up probably in the next day. We just couldn't quite finish it up before the weekend, so we still have a lot of work to do. There's just stuff everywhere. This room is going to be completely redone, but for now we have our old kitchen table in here, so I'll definitely put some sort of Christmassy centerpiece. And then that chair, I might grab a pillow or something. This hutch is still full of a lot of like fall stuff and has not been switched over. I've already moved all the Halloween stuff out of it. And then I already have our old stockings hanging there, but I kind of have a pile of stuff here like you guys saw earlier in the video, and I've really not done much with it. So basically this is gonna kind of be the catch-all area where I can kind of use stuff that just didn't go in my main areas. So that's kind of where we're at currently right now. And then another area that needs some love is this hutch. This is in our kitchen, and I was gonna hang this picture, but I think I might lean it here. I don't know. We have some outlets behind here that are pretty ugly looking, and I want to be able to get access to those really quickly. And this piece was made for us by his aunt, and we love it so much, but we don't want to have to move it every time we need to plug in our phone. So I believe we might put it on that side so we don't have to move it, but it can still stay in this general area. I've started to play with it, but I just don't know what's gonna go here. I think I need to pick up some more like small items to be able to arrange here with these bigger items. It feels like I have a lot of bulky stuff. And then I have a few things up here in the cabinet. Just basically shoved a bunch of stuff up in here that is kind of Christmassy that I could use, and I probably need to figure this out. On this area back here, looks pretty good. I like this little metallic reindeer. I'll save this tray for my home tour because it's really special, but I really wanted to figure out something cute for this cake stand, and this house looks cute in it, but I feel like we need to add something to it, or I don't know. It just doesn't look complete to me, but we'll have to see. And you guys can let me know some of your thoughts on all the things I'm saying right now. I think I like how this area looks, and I might just leave it, just the trees and the snowman. So we've basically got some areas that are coming together and some areas that need way more attention. Okay, that is it, you guys, for today's part 1 of Decorate With Me for Christmas. Made a list and I headed out to Kirkland's, Target, Hobby Lobby, and Lowe's to pick up everything that I needed to finish it off. Is my second and final Christmas decor haul for this year. If you've already seen that video, in the description box there is my holiday playlist and a bunch of videos that you might like to check out. So if you want to see the haul, click right over here to go watch that next, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it